Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Pretty throwing here to start. This is going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy finds him over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. To throw again, it's Purdy. Racing down the left side. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts coming out throwing. He's throwing deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kane, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 28-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 13-0 lead. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one right down the middle. And the Colts drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. On 1st and 10, here's Starks. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a one-score game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Purdy on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Big strike downfield to Judy. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
A gain of 24 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. This is ahead for about 5. Remain Pratt with the play defensively.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Giving 5 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They've got first down here from the 36. From the gun, here's Darts. He finds Slayton. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. There's to the hurry up here.
At the Colts 32-yard line.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have second down and 5. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart gonna throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Third down now. Here's Darts. He's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
Scatterboo. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready? Cougar 19. Let's go.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Pick up a 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
60, back 60. 18 back, 18 back.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
New York.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. On the ground, begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 32.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Left side into the hands of Warren. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
18, watch out. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. And isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Looking to tack on the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. to start. 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Colts take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3. That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
That's caught at the 4. He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Here's McCaffrey again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal, Purdy. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 back there, 60 back there.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Set. 19, drop forward, 70.
Dart setting in the throw here. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Giants.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Your start now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, here's Darts. Pulled in by his back, Scatteroo. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, New York.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. He beams one, deep right side. And he's got it, it's in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Big strike downfield to Judy. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Warren. And this one does not go far.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. Finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Second down now. They need 7. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
He may only be a rookie, but they've got some serious faith in him to hit from that distance like a longtime vet. That kick, actually a new season long for the rookie as well. Well done.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Motion man right is Slayton. 2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Down now. Here's Dart. He almost threw another one. back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. The Giants are set to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First down 10. And they're on the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. Nice drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's caught, Judy has it. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Giants 24. Roberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Working quickly here.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Giants.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Scatterboo now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Back to throw. Here starts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll air it out on third. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Dart gonna go for it on fourth. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Purdy setting up that play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. This is lofted deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Outside. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air again. Purdy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants have some new life in the fourth.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Scatterboo here on 1st and goal. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So Shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now it's Purdy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Watch out. 21. Yellow.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Dart. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running with Scattergood. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Going right back to Scattergood. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll throw it. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th.
Giants.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
5-yard line.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts want to end it in regulation if they can.
33-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Outside. Here we go, here we go. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Yellow. 18.
Here he is to throw. One nabbed by Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
On the ground, McCaffrey. He takes it down to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Get set. 21, on each.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. That is good for an Indianapolis first down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back to throw. That's complete to Warner on the sideline. He's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A run with McCaffrey. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal.
Get set. Do not.
Here's another for him. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. 4 yards on the pickup. They need another 4. Third and goal coming up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
McCaffrey. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And with 10 seconds left in this game, they're going to burn their final timeout.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Purdy will sneak it. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1.
Outside. 18!
McCaffrey! And he breaks the tie. They're winning this game. Wrong touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
This one is up and good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Motion man right is Slayton. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense